Shaw Jr., the customer now being hailed as a hero, is with us now. James, good morning to you, sir.
Hey, how you doing? Good morning.
James, take us back to that moment inside the Waffle House when you first heard those gunshots. What went through your mind? What did you do next?
When I first heard the gunshots, so immediately it was like, what's going on type of feeling. And then I looked back and I saw a gentleman near the entrance door of the Waffle House. And then I kind of jumped from the high countertop seats, and I jumped towards the bathroom. The bathrooms just seemed like a bad idea. Actually, in that hallway seemed like a bad idea. It was kind of like shooting fish in a barrel. And I was just kind of like, he's going to get us either way, or he's going to get me either way it goes. So I was just waiting for an opportunity. I was just waiting for a chance. So in that, when I saw the barrel down, I just saw my opportunity and I attacked. And I took it, and it worked out for myself. It worked out for myself and others that were actually in the Waffle House at the same time.
How did you manage to wrestle the gun away from him?
So when I ran through the swivel door acted kind of like kind of like another hit, another layer, and it pushed the gun down. So the barrel of the gun actually bumped down, and it was aimed towards the ground. And once it was aimed towards the ground, I held the gun down, I think, with my left hand. And I think I was maybe punching or hitting or whatever I was doing with my right hand. And then once he released it, he had it at one point in time, he had it in one hand. And then when he had it in one hand, I just took it from him with both my hands. And then I took it and I threw it over the countertop. And then I was still trying to get out. So I took him and myself out of the Waffle House. Because I knew my best chance of surviving was outside. Mind you, he was nude, and he just had a jacket on, so I didn't know if he had another weapon on him, like a knife, or he might have had a handgun. But I knew if I could get outside that I would be all right. And luckily, I guess he only might have had the assault rifle. And then later on, I did learn that he was he did actually have other magazines in his gun, and he could have reloaded. So,
James, how are you this morning?
I'm glad I acted.
How do you feel?
I'm still got bumps and bruises. I woke up this morning, I found another scratch on my back. I'm all right, just a little sore, but I'd rather be sore than severely shot. I had a bullet graze my upper right elbow. This morning I actually got up thinking about the people that had passed, the 4 people that had passed, and I was thinking about the other victims that were in Waffle House, and I'm hoping that they are just as, people are just as concerned about them as they are about me.
James Shaw Jr., I know that you don't consider yourself a hero, but a lot of folks there in that Waffle House that night, and a lot of folks watching this morning would probably disagree. Thank you. Thanks for what you did that night.
No problem. You have a good one.
I mean, just hearing that story takes so much courage.
He said the reality didn't even set in until he was in the back of that ambulance being treated for his wounds, and he thought about his 4-year-old daughter.